I can digest it. You know what really actually please my digestive system and other
Tell
systems?
me.
This is a curveball because I don't think we have talked about him at all.
Okay.
But Mr. Felix Auger-Aliassime has found his way into the fourth round. He actually should be on the court as we speak and we're recording this. Lord, please don't let me check the score. And this man has got bageled by Rublev.
No, that's right. One of them's going to be in the semis, right?
No, one of them's going to be in the quarter.
Oh, in the quarters. Okay.
And I think that's a matchup that Sinner and Bublik gets the winner of, I think.
Okay. No,
or
Sinner,
no.
Sinner gets Musetti if he wins.
Demonor and who does Demonor play?
Lord, honey, who knows? Is that Manarino?
Honestly,
Lord, I can pull it up.
Let me pull it back to Felix Auger-Aliassime,
please.
I feel like, and this is just a fun little anecdote here. When I was in New York, like I mentioned at the top of the show, I ran into Felix Auger-Aliassime, and I had a little bit. I haven't gotten like super starstruck. That is like one of the pros of kind of going to these tournaments, is I look at the players as regular humans that do a really cool thing, but I have never actually been in the same room with Felix. So when he walked by me at the hotel that I was going at for like a rooftop breakfast, it was wonderful. I was like,
humble brag.
Humble brag. I wasn't staying there. My friend was. I was like, is that Felix Auger-Aliassime? So I quickly turn back around and I get in before he gets in the elevator. I kind of introduce myself, and I'm going to take credit if he's winning his match right now and he goes on to get to the quarterfinals.
Do it.
If he doesn't, then forget I said any of this. That this has been his low-key renaissance, because he's not had a good, really great season or past 2 seasons, but he did showcase some really, really good tennis against Zverev, and people have started to forget about him as like one of the really 20-somethings that could be an exciting game to watch in tennis. And I'm just hoping, not necessarily using my tennis brain here, but just as a fan and being a little partial, not impartial, that he keeps the momentum going, and that this US Open, kind of similar to Taylor Townsend, is another breakthrough that he can look back on in his career to propel him forward. Because I like watching him play. Outside of we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
I like watching him play. I really, really do.
No, I hear you. I will say a couple of things with that, because you're right. FAA has not been someone who's been brought up a lot, and he is currently down 3-1 to Rublev. So hopefully he can turn that around, but it's early days.
Not a big
early days. Listen, I know one thing I do, you're saying, would we want a Fritz final? One kind of weird stat that there is that I kind of love, that's kind of bitchy, is that I love the Rublev never being past the quarterfinal. It's like 0-8 or something more than that.
I think it's 10 at this point.
Is it 10 now?
I think.
Like, it's something about that stat makes me happy in like a mean devil way. That's bringing out like my toxic gay personality there a little bit. But anyway, that streak I like. But for Felix, I'll say these two things. I was one of the few people who was really excited for Davis Cup when they started making the changes. The way Felix played during that Davis Cup run when they won, unbelievable. Some of the highest quality tennis. I was blown away by him, obsessed. So if he can channel that, he can challenge anybody on the tour, honestly, in this tournament especially. And the other reason why I really like him is, Breakpoint, that failed Netflix tennis show or documentary that they tried to make happen, was such a flop. The only big thing, my big takeaway, besides that most of the players are messy and gross in their hotel rooms, was that Felix was by far the most likable person on that show. I'm like, I left there being a bigger fan of Felix. I'm like, he's nice, he's likable, he's a good guy, he works hard. Like, I really enjoyed Felix on Breakpoint, and I was not expecting to leave that being a bigger fan of his. So I'm all for a Felix run, especially if he's going to take out Zverev on the way.
And Rublev.
Please.
I'm all for it. He has a genuine charm. It's not necessarily like leap off the paper, because, I think there are some more exuberant players that kind of go ahead of Felix in my mind, but he has his own character that does stand out in his own way. Like I said, I'm being partial, but I'm excited that he got that win over Zverev, not because I'm anti-Zverev, although sometimes I am. It's more that I'm pro-Felix and wanting to see him, kind of get with the program, because he's 25 now, and I don't want him to be like Tsitsipas and Medvedev. he's never going to crash out that way, but feeling like what is going on there, and he's getting close to that point, or was getting close to that point. So hopefully this can be a turnaround for him, and I can be the good luck charm that he saw at the hotel.
Yeah, do it. And didn't you say you were around the same height as him? Because you're quite tall.
We took a picture. I didn't show it to you.
I don't think so, or maybe I missed it on social.
We're gonna make sure we tag it in the profile description or show it here. I don't know.
Yeah,
but we took a picture at the hotel, and we definitely are like neck and neck.
So that means if I was in that picture, you would see like just my hair, which is actually looking pretty good this morning. So I'd be okay with that, but I'd be about here, and then that would be it, which is totally fine. That's my best feature, anyways, at this point.
Let's just say he's a strapping young fella. And so
okay. Oh my gosh, I love it.